Hello YouTube, this is a gameplay video for Runes of Magic running on my 27-inch iMac. Keep in mind this is the 2010 model, it's not the newer one. However, the specs are in the description and the game runs fantastically on full settings. I will show you those now. System, video, and audio settings. Everything is on high, full resolution, and it's full screened. So yeah. Everything's all the way up with the ATI Radeon HD 5750 with 1 gig of VRAM. I just finished a tutorial and got this mount, and I don't really know what to do now, so I thought I'd go ahead and make the video. I'm not going to bother killing anything, but I'll ride around on the horse. The only thing I do notice is when it's loading new objects in the distance, it might drop frames, I guess. I'm not sure if you can see that right there, but that's what just happened. Whenever it loads new objects, it might drop a frame or two. But other than that, it runs really, really well. I mean, it's not a very graphically intense game with the settings all the way up, but still. I guess I'm in the Elven starting zone. It looks pretty nice, though. I've been playing Rift and WoW over the past... I've been playing WoW for a few years, and Rift I got into, but I haven't been playing either of them recently. How do I get back on my horse? I don't have a pet. Let's see, I guess I can attack this thing. I'm actually really glad that this game is free, so I don't have to buy a game to test it out. Not that it's a bad game, but I don't really plan on playing it since I already have characters in other MMOs. So yeah, I've gotten a lot of requests for it, and this is probably one of the most graphically intense areas anyways. I mean, there's a lot of colorful textures and plants, and I don't know, it runs fine, so I'm sure it would run fine in any other parts of the game. Yeah, I'll just run around for a few more minutes, and please subscribe. A lot of people posted comments about this game, so I did it, and here it is. Some basic water effects too. Not really when you're running through it, but on the surface. And there's really no point in testing any other video settings since this runs, it seems, well over 30 frames per second. So therefore, if it runs on the 2010 iMac, it'll obviously run the same, if not better, on the 2011 iMac. I see a bit of screen tearing as well, I think, when I jump around a little bit. Let me see if there's a setting for that. Really not sure what Distort FX, Specular Highlight, and Bloom are. Let's just see what happens when I turn those off. Sorry if I don't really know what I'm doing, but didn't really seem to do much. Just for the hell of it, I'll try a different graphics setting. Let's try low, see how bad it looks. Same frame rate, and it looks awful. So let's turn it back all the way up. When I say same frame rate, I'm just, I'm just guessing. I don't People ask me like why I don't test the frame rate, and that's just because if you do that, it often decreases gameplay performance, and there's really no point to. If a game runs smooth, like 30 frames per second or over, then I figure it doesn't really matter. I don't see why people need a frame rate, to be honest. Like, I guess you can notice if a game's running like 60 frames per second because it looks really smooth, but I mean, it's perfectly playable and you stop noticing it like at 35 frames per second or 31 or 32. It doesn't really matter. Point is, the game runs fine, so. I've gotten requests for a game called Vanguard as well, and I'm probably not going to do that. Not because I'm lazy or because I don't want to, fulfill your requests, but I don't need to buy another game at this point. And I mean, if you look at some of my other gameplay videos, the 2010 iMac is really capable of running a lot of graphically intense games. And really, if it's something similar to Runes of Magic like this, then of course it's going to run. And even if it doesn't run at full settings, and so what? I mean, you don't really care when it looks half decent, but you're using a 27-inch display. That is, if you have that model, and it looks incredible. So, I've been rambling this entire time, but I don't know what else to do. I'm not going to bother doing any of the starter quests or anything like that. Just RPGs get really, really, really repetitive, no matter what they are. I mean, there's always some tutorial and starting zone, and then at least this one's free. Okay, well, this has been a gameplay video for Runes of Magic. 7 minutes of me walking around. It runs fine. And sorry it took me this long to post it. So, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, please. And I'll make more gameplay videos. And if the game's free, I'll definitely make it. If not, then I may or may not make it. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time.